Yeah.
What's something that you really want to like hammer into your guys before the next time they hit the mat?
There's just a certain level of it's not a level. It's something that you have to decide to switch on and off, and I'm gonna fight or flight. And when that whistle blows, or when I step into practice, like I'm gonna fight or I'm gonna flight today. And until you switch that and say I'm just gonna show up and I'm gonna fight and I'm gonna try to impose my will on someone. I mean, you saw how close we were in a lot of those matches. We have the skill, we know how to score points, but until you're willing to go out and impose your will on someone, it's wrestling. It's personal. Like you have to take someone else's head, shove it down, and go behind, or impose your will in any way possible. And I'm just not sure that we were willing to do that tonight. Actually, I'm positive we weren't willing to do it. And the guys that did do it won their matches, point blank.
About the guys that won tonight, Jeremiah and Joe, what did they do right? What did you like to see out of each of them? Talk about
Yeah, I mean Jeremiah did a great job. I mean that's a tough kid. That kid has some ranked wins. The kid's done some good things, and Jeremiah went out and he just said, "I'm going to find a way to get to the leg, and I'm going to score, and I'm going to keep doing it." And when he was asked to score again, he went and scored again. And I know that's very simple, and that's not a sexy answer for the camera, but I mean that's wrestling. It's really that simple. Josiah did a good job of setting the tone early. I wanted to see him finish at the end. I feel like he held on instead of finishing that last takedown and separating himself, the score. But did a good job of setting the tone, and that's important. I mean, that kind of happened to us in a few matches. You know, they came out and set the tone against us, and we were having to react.
what needs to change in the room over the next. I know we're on break pretty soon for a little bit, but we've got Scuffle right around the corner. What's going to get done to take that next step, make a change to that next level before then?
Yeah, I mean, as a coaching staff, we put great practice plans together. Our guys respond. They're going to respond well the first couple days. It's the next 5 through March, the third weekend of March, of if they're going to be consistent with that. And they got to believe it. And you don't believe it unless you do it every single day and you put one foot in front of the other. And then you show up on competition day and you say, look, this is what I do and this is what I'm going to be. And I'm going to live or die by that, instead of trying to piece together matches and hope for the best. And that consistency every day of imposing your will on somebody is what, and not accepting giving up the last takedown, not accepting losing to the guy that weighed below me, not accepting having a bad day and just shrugging it off. You don't have time. You don't have time in this sport to work into it. It's a fight.
Any other bright spots tonight besides those two?
Not really. I mean, it's not just about winning. It's not just because they won. It's how they won. It's how they competed. Thought Joey was right there. Sarpy, he's had a tough year, and he didn't quit at the end. He found a way to get a takedown and not give up the major for the team. And that's important. And we were feeling good about ourselves at that point. And that was a match that could have gone really bad for Sarpy just based on what's happened in the past. And he found a way to get an escape and get a takedown and not give up the major with 15 seconds left. And we need more of that. We need more of that. And I can go on a rant all day long about all the things we need more of, but there's just certain things that we don't accept. And some of those things happened tonight, and those guys got to have a real gut check about it.